We'll be right back, folks.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. But B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's Russell. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. Leonard against McDaniels. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard passes to Zubac. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now here's Russell. Zubac with the steal. To the paint. Here's Morris. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Leonard passes to George. The kick out to Morris. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Right side, Russell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Morris. It's George on the wing. Out to Leonard. Back to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Jackson, pass to Morris. And the layup falls. Morris has got 5 points.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty of...
Wait a second. Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Jackson finds George. And there's the drive, down low. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. George outside. Here's Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Team foul. At the line for your put.
That one's no good.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Jackson, the pass to George. 6 to shoot. Up top, Morris. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Minnesota basketball.
Now Edwards. Pass to Towns. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Zubac passes to Leonard. Jackson on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. That one's good for 2. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Morris, a screen on Edwards. Now here's George. Out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
DeRozan attracts so much defensive attention. He's learned to use those opportunities to find teammates.
Outside Edwards. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. George passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Morris sets a screen to the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Soft touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
George for 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 5.
A reliable jump shooter, Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason, too, man.
Fellas, that was ruthless. He threw it down with some authority.
George against Edwards. And George with the jam.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota basketball.
For Minnesota, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Edwards. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Basketball.
1:24 left to play in the half. Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Back to Jackson. Leonard for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. Jackson outside. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. George passes to Zubac. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. McDaniels finds Russell. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. That shot missing.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Zubac. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead. All right, Allie, thanks for that. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Kennard in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Wall, no good. The Timberwolves trail. And he drives in. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Powell for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
LA foul. Luke Kennard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Powell outside. Back to Wall. Out to Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Over Anderson. Covington, no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 56% today. Inside. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Pass to Noel. This one for three. Drops in the layup for two.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Wall, the pass to Powell. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Misses the baby hook.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss. Outside Covington. Back to Powell. Oh, and Reed with a block. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Prince. Outside Anderson. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 3. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Left side Wall to the inside. Here's Covington. Man, basket's good with the assist from Wall. Covington's got his first 2 points.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Good on the shot. McLaughlin's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Powell outside. Kicks it out to Kennard for the lead. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Kicks it out to Anderson. To the middle. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Noel, no good. The Clippers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Covington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Covington's gotten his second bucket.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Right side Anderson. Up top Reed, guarded by Batum. Reed in the post. Batum's on him. Reed, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Wall finds Powell. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First 2.
Here's Wall. Pass to Covington. Left side Wall. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Noel. And that's not going to go. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 2. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Minnesota has possession. The lead is 2. On the court for Minnesota. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First 2.
On defense, the Clippers. Edwards with it.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without fouling.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. driving in. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Leonard for three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knocks it loose. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
George outside from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Morris, a screen on McDaniels. Morris finds George. From behind the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Pass to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's Jackson. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. George for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell against Jackson. Russell to pass to Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Leonard can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. Here's George with the drive. And George with the jam.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Russell finds Edwards. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. They grab their own miss. Gobert passes to Russell. Back to Gobert. And finally, they hit one. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Zubac with a screen on Gobert. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I love how he went right at the defender. Recognizing the height advantage, he goes to work.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns. George defending. Russell a screen on George. And here's Edwards outside. And nails the tray.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Zubac screen. George against Russell. George passes to Morris. Doubled by Russell. Back to George. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns a screen on Jackson. Inside. Towns down low. Guarded by Morris. George against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Counted.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And George launches it from deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. They played the villain.
coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Now here's Morant. Brooks misses. And here's Leonard. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Leonard. On the wing, George. Zubac with the screen for George. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. Morant finds Brooks. Stolen by Zubac. Morris with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Morris outside. Zubac the pass to Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in. First quarter just over a minute played. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
George passes to Zubac. Right side, George. 6 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Ball to Memphis.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks, David. Now, here is George. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Down low, here's Morant. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Searching for their first points of the game. Jackson finds Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis leading by 5. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Morant passes to Adams. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Out to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Goes back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Jackson Jr. always a workhorse on the boards.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw drops for Jackson. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Leonard kicks to Morris. Leonard against Brooks. Leonard the pass to Morris. The Clippers rebound. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Bain. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
A fantastic shooter from D. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
Bain, the layup off target. Jackson from long range. No good on the last second attempt there.
I like Morant's workman-like approach on D.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now, Bain, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Jackson against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Stolen by George. Leonard looking over the floor. And George kicks to Leonard. Morris outside. Leonard against Brooks. Jackson passes to Leonard. Stolen by Brooks. And a wide open look for Bain. The three-pointer no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Morris. Leonard on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. Adams, some nice D. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. And Memphis turns it over again. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson dishes to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Out to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Clippers. Morant outside. Stolen by Jackson. Morris finds Jackson. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson against Morant. Outside, Bain got a piece of it. Morant looking around. Adams with the screen on Jackson. And it's Morant missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Leonard the pass to Jackson. And there's the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place Right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Now Morris following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Morris with the screen for George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Bain finds Jackson. Morant against Leonard. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
George passes to Jackson. Drives to the hoop. A three from Morris. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Brooks on the wing. Outside, Bain. From downtown. Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And the rejection by Jackson. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Zubac's a screen on Bain. And George kicks to Morris. Driving the lane. There's the pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Over Brooks. Oh, and he nails it just in. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step.
The Grizzlies, 14.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Desmond Bain really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Aldama in at the 4.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious healing.
And so here's Memphis. The Clippers getting the bucket. Jones for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside, Wall. Covington down low. For the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. Covington's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Jones, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Jones against Wall. And the shot goes down. Wall's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Tillman. Got a hand on it. Batum dishes to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Batum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one falls. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Tillman. Here's the screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Powell, that's good.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Jones against Wall. Jones kicks to Green. Back to Jones. Fires the three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Batum, good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. Trying to end the drought. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Kennard. Left side, Wall. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Wall. Batum trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
No luck that time either. Payne for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morant outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
That one drops. He ties it up.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Powell, the pass to Wall. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Powell finds Kennard. It's stolen by Adams. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Kennard in at the 3. Powell kicks to Kennard. The kick out to Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Jackson against Morant. The pass to Bain. Takes the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That one good for 2. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Adams outside. Just 4 to shoot. Morris looking over the floor. George passes to Zubac. Back to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Here he goes. It's called in by Los Angeles. Morris kicks to Zubac. Outside, George. Back to Zubac. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Here's Morant.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Man. And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
George passes to Morris. Outside for George. And it's off from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Left side Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside, Payne. Back to Morant. He cleans it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. That shot off the mark. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. From past the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside for George. Zubac, a screen on Bane. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Bane passes to Brooks. Back to Bane. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Bane for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bane's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
George, no good. Morant against Jackson. Morant outside. So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
position, 7 feet tall.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point.
We've watched Morant get so good at this, instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Now here's Russell. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Left side, Payne. Three-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Russell. Down low. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside for Brooks. Jackson, pass to Brooks. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. The three from Payne. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Stolen by Payne. Morant finds Payne. Russell against Morant. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Outside for Russell. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And he gets it back. Pass to Russell. Back to Towns. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
They get the rebound, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. So it's the Grizzlies now, and the dunk by Jackson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Edwards finds Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Edwards. 4-3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Payne, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Morant against Russell. Morant with the slam!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now here's Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant. Bain's got 8 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. To the paint. Gobert up top. Outside Edwards. Over Bain. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bain. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The three from Russell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Memphis, leading by 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
Outside Morant. Takes it inside. It's blocked by Gobert. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. McDaniels passes to Gobert. It's tipped. And that one drops for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Memphis leading.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Up top, Edwards from the high post. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, they get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Timeout called. Memphis. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Now Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got 6 points.
Towns doing a nice job with the smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Can they get it? Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bain. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Towns. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. Can't get it to drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jackson with it. Towns covering. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
1:52 left in the half. Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
The drive by Morant. Here's Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got his first points of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Edwards outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Bane. He takes it in. Jackson finds Bane. From outside the arc. Adams inside. Defended by Gobert. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Edwards, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Edwards. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Now here's Morant. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Bane. Over Edwards. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 10.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Morant against Russell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without fouling.
It's both from the stripe. Outside Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so a close game as we wrap up the first. All right, good stuff, Allie.
24. The Grizzlies. 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Green out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man spot. Jones' shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Inside. Now here's Anderson. Clock is at 3. No dice from 9 feet. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Right side Jones. Here's Conchar. For the lead. Here's Tillman. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Prince. Not going to go that time. Green with the defensive effort. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the wing, Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. Green for 3. McLaughlin with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
When you take a look at the former second-round pick, Danny Green, he's done a really nice job carving out a lengthy career in the league.
Here's Prince. Off the left rim and out. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Conchar. Down low. Oh, he picked him clean. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. And for years, Green has proven he can be counted on. He's a key piece on some title teams, Bart.
Yeah, he's got multiple championship rings to vouch for that. To speak to that. I mean, he's the definition of a 3-and-D swingman. Actually may have been one of the guys that were looked at in creating that definition if you go back several years. He's provided lockdown defense wherever he's been and timely shot making too.
A line change here for Memphis. Here's Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 6.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Russell against Morant. The shot by Russell, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Bain, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Russell attacking. Misses in close. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Yes, it's good. He's got 6.
High percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Russell against Morant. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Fires from the line. Buries the jump shot.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Russell finds Edwards. Towns on a screen. To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Over Towns. Jackson can't get it to go. And Russell, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Memphis calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys,
Okay, thanks, Allie. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns, defended by Jackson. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. From deep, Morant. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. McDaniels passes to Russell. Down low. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Morant against Russell.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And Edwards slams it in.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Russell. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. Minnesota on D, and Morant gets it to go.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Picked by Gobert. Russell finds Gobert. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Edwards slams it in.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Free throw good, Edwards. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Yep, that one goes.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Russell against Morant. Drives to the hoop. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Adams a screen. The 3 from Bane. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Russell. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Towns. 34 seconds left in the game. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 13-point game. From deep, Morant. That shot, no good. Russell with the ball. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
And Greg, you were talking about this. What do you appreciate about this? Matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Now, here's McDaniels. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
It's stolen by Gobert. Hustle with it. Leonard picks him up. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Leonard, no luck.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here is Russell after the Clippers pick up 2. Feeds it to Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Clock at 6. On the high post.
Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
Edwards looking it over. A second left, and Edwards with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Outside Jackson. Morris against Edwards. Morris passes to George. The Clippers get another chance here. 3 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. And Zubats picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Russell. The dish now to Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Edwards, that's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And both free throws good for Paul George. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 5. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers trail by 8. Jackson kicks to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Russell. On the top of the key. They get the rebound. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Second chance shot, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and one opportunity.
Russell looking around. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Timberwolves ahead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Gobert. They shoot again. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Russell against George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
McDaniels, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Clippers trail by 10. Jackson kicks to Morris. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's George into the lane, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
Towns a screen on Jackson. Russell with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Russell. He takes it in, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
George, no good. Leonard with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cloak loose. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morris atop the key. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the inside. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. The pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Takes it out to Leonard. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
1:14 left to play in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Outside for Jackson. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Outside Russell. Gobert in the corner. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. And it's George finishing it off.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Russell dishes to Edwards. High post, Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Outside Jackson. Morris inside. Defended by Towns. Leonard with the ball. Working on McDaniels.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Edwards can't hit. And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves.
33. The Clippers. 23.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Prince. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Powell. Five on the clock. Platoon passes to Covington. Now here's Reed. Here's Anderson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Powell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Oh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
That ability to shoot is going to give Norman Powell some driving lanes with which he can exploit.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 6. And Batum kicks to Powell. Back to Batum. Six on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Anderson. A special move before the shot. Anderson's got his first basket.
Well, Slow-Mo has some remarkable handles. A point forward. He's got some nifty dribble moves.
Wall takes it out to Covington. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Reed gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Wall.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Anderson outside. Pass to McLaughlin. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Wall dishes to Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, unafraid of the close interior defense. That's a good job by Norman Powell, sacrificing a bit.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. And so Powell nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. To the middle, here's Reed. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter. Powell with it. Fires for 3. And the Clippers miss again. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Covington. Pass to Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from Reed. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Down by 12. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell for 3. No good on that one. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Anderson can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 12. Powell, the pass to Batum. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. To the paint. And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got his second bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Wall finds Batum and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Noel. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Substitution on the court.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's Kennard in at the 3. Morris kicks to George. Jackson down low. Russell's there, and here's Morris for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Russell. Now the pass to Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Here's Jackson. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. McDaniels passes to Gobert. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Outside for George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 14. Russell passes to Towns. Leonard with the steal. On the wing, Morris. Gobert with the block. Right side, Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 14. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Russell. And he converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard and a lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
Leonard against Edwards. And Leonard gets it to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Pass to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. George passes to Morris. Outside for George. Leonard inside. Edwards defending. Back to George. Morris left side. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Russell dishes to Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Zubac to screen on Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. That one misses. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
They double him with George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. George with 2 on the clock. The kick out to Morris. Here's Leonard. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Bain. Here's Adams. And the layup is good.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Here's George. And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Now here's Morris. Leonard, left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Brooks against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zubac with the steal. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bain. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Zubac passes to George. Leonard outside. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Right side, Morant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Brooks missing. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Kicks it to George. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Trying to get back on track. The Clippers grab the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
George against Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. George outside. Buries it from 3. George has got 5 points.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Leonard, here we go. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Steven Adams. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Morant. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's George. 8-point game. Jackson outside. George against Bane. Oh, Adams with the block.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Jackson on the wing, guarded by Bane. Jackson can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires in the triple.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And George launches it from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's Morant. Jack's up a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Kicks it to George. There's the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Inside. Got a piece of it. They retain possession.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And he can't get the first one.
Steven Adams taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. And the jam by George.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Adams. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Jackson against Bain. George, no good. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
The shot's good.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
There's Jackson with the three. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Adams. No good on the shot. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Morris finds Zubac. Leonard up top. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Outside Bain. Jackson against Morris. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Leonard outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Now here's George. 7 points in the game. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jackson outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Jackson outside. Leonard outside. Driving inside. That shot off. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now here's George. He's got 7. Great D that time from Bain. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
George passes to Morris. Jackson outside. Kicks it to George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a okay, Allie, appreciate it. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Danny Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And here are the Clippers now. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Wall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, the explosiveness of John Wall just creates such havoc for defenders. So fast, and the ability to get vertical as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Jones against Powell. Outside Jones. Pass to Green. This for the tie! Powell pulls it in. The Clippers in the lead. Wall finds Powell. Batum with it. Back to Powell. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. On the wing, Green. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the paint. Here's Batum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Here's Jones. It's deflected. It's Powell, high post. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
And the bucket is good.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Powell covers. Just 4 to shoot. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to Batum. Another shot. Kicks it out to Kennard. The drive by Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
How about that vertical from Norman Powell on the deck? Give him a window to drive and finish. Yes, sir.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Aldama. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Wall. For 3, Powell. That shot off the mark. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Norman Powell.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Here's Batum. Outside Covington. Back to Batum. Pass to Powell. Kennard on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Wall comes to help. Green for 3. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jumps up. And Powell with the stuff.
This to me is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Timeout call. Memphis. A line change here from Memphis. Memphis shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. They need this. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Ball with it. Outside Covington for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant against Wall. Morant with the slam!
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Batum with a screen on Bain. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles shooting the ball at 43% from the field. On the floor for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot.
Don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
Here's Morant following the score by the Clippers. It's rebounded by Morris.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. So it's the Grizzlies now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Back to Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Leonard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And here they come. Morris passes to George. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Bain finds Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks against George. To the inside. Three-pointer. And he recovers it.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George. These kinds of nights are easy for him.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson to stop the run. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard passes to Morris. Kicks it to George. Leonard outside. And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Now here's Bain. Jackson gets the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Leonard outside. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep, Morant drills it from deep. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Zubac with a screen on Bain. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Morant finds Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's Jackson. And George with the jam.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Clippers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Morant. He shoots. That one's wide left. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Leonard against Brooks. The kick out to Morris. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Pass to George. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Outside Morant. Memphis the rebound. Adams shot's good.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Morris, a screen on Bain. For 3, George. No good. So no problem for the Clippers as they... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Dort.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the guard position. Now here's Morant. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Adams. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Crosses over. Towns, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bain kicks to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He makes the right reads.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Another shot. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Morant. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And it's Towns penetrating. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Passes it to Brooks. Fires from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Outside Edwards. From deep, buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Morant. Bain passes to Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And he can't hit the second.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Another level indeed. For Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. Here's Adams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Russell passes to McDaniels. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. 1:10 left to play here in the first. It's Morant with the drop. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Basket good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Morant, looking to end the run, and Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Jackson against Towns. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Outside, Bain. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant against Russell. And the shot goes in.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Jackson kicks to Bain. Driving inside.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Sweet move. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Bain. That one drops for him. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. Kick out to Adams. Knocked away. Back to Morant. Clock at 4. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
76% from the line a season ago.
Now, here is Russell. And the pass to Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Outside Edwards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Unable to get at one. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, and he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Here's Morant after the basket by Minnesota. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Out to Brooks. Jackson passes to Bing. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Towns. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now Morant, 11 points in the game. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. The shot missing. Adams, some nice D. Here's Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. Don't come across them that often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. 43 seconds left in the first half. For 3, Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Okay, big man with muscles coming through. Gobert is hard to stop when he's looking to score.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Russell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant finds Bain. And here's Jackson, defended by Towns. Here's Morant. Again, Memphis.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
So that...
The Timberwolves, 29.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's McLaughlin. And Jones over to help. Shot clock at 6. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. From deep. Noel, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Jones. Passes to Concho. Just 5 to shoot. That shot missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Noel passes to McLaughlin. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Concho. From outside the arc, he can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Driving to the basket. Anderson's shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Aldama. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves leading by 4. Prince outside. Puts it up. Great D that time from Green.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Jones looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Aldama. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Reed with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Anderson, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Aldama. And he banks in the layup. Aldama's got his first points in this one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Down low, here's Reed, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Jones drives in. It's Jones on the wing. Takes a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Noel passes to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Outside, Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And so Jones nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Anderson outside. Poked away. Kicks it to Jones. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Anderson. Outside, Jones. Pocket 6. Pass to Concho. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
.11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Russell. And easy 2 points on the layup. Russell's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 8. Live from the And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
This is Adams' calling card, making his presence felt defensively.
Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant kicks to Adams. 6 to shoot. Unloads. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. And it's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Towns throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Sinks the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Minnesota.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Minnesota leading by 15. Shoots the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great teams. Morant already looks the part.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the wing right side. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Brooks with it. Now defended by Gobert. Jackson against Towns. Morant outside. Three-pointer. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Edwards kicks to Towns. The pass to Russell. And here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
An elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. With the shot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Minnesota.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
And finished off by Gobert. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And a wide open look for Payne. No good from outside. Now here's McDaniels. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was